Excellent. I'm relying on you.
Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Demon's Souls. I finally fucked up a video recording, and due to which I am missing the first half of this side quest. This is Mephistopheles. She is in an order of assassins that Yurt also belongs to. She only shows up when you have pure black character tendency like I have right now, and after you've killed Yurt. She will task you in killing a number of NPCs found around the Nexus. The way to get black character tendency, at least the easiest way to get it, is to murder the shopkeeper NPCs that are found in different worlds. I have already killed off Urbane and his followers, and I have also killed off Sage Frake and his apprentice. Killing off both of them and returning Mephistopheles will reward you with a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Our next target is Patches. Most of the NPCs will be neutral before you attack them. Take this to your advantage. You can get the drop on them. You'll see this very well with Patches right now. A quick backstab for 900 damage, and the fall damage that he takes almost murders him. Thanks to his Adjudicator shield not giving 100% block, I can take him out easily. Every NPC actually drops some unique items. Not to them, just they're very hard to find. Patches drops a Thief Ring, Urbane and Frake drop their respective sets, and also a ring dealing with either magic or miracles, depending who you kill.
Done already? Here is your reward. Take it. Don't look at me with that ravenous countenance of greed. There is more work for you. I want you to kill Bjor. No reason for pause now, is there? Excellent. I'm relying on you.
Well, in order to get to Bjor, we have to release him. Which we will do right now. Bjor is actually probably the hardest NPC to take out, just due to his tanky armor and his massive damage that he can do.
What has possessed you? I may be old, but I'm not frail.
But a lucky backstab will take him out quickly. Bjor will of course drop the brushwood set and a great ring strength.
Done already? Here is your reward. Take it. Don't look at me with that ravenous countenance of greed. There is more work for you. I want you to kill Prince Ariona Alant. He goes by the pseudonym Ostrava. No reason for pause now, is there? Excellent. I'm relying on you.
Ostrava is probably the most irritating of the NPCs to take out. Not so much for the same reason with Bjor, where he's hard to damage and he deals out damage. Due to the way that they set up Ostrava to walk around zones and what have you, he is actually given a great deal of health and takes a very long time to kill.
What on earth are you doing? Please, you must not. I thought we were allies.
Actually, something you'll notice, and yeah, that's about 85 damage. Make note of that. That I'm only dealing about 85. That's going to come into play in just a little bit.
Please.
And also take note of how much damage I can actually do to Ostrava and have him not turn against me. I like to think that that's just because there's so many situations where you will fight alongside Ostrava that they don't necessarily want you to accidentally aggro him before the end event. There we go. About 18,000. No, though, this is on New Game Plus, so I think even the NPCs are getting more health on that. But Ostrava does absolutely no damage. But you can see here, and I'll try and give you an exact amount on my next swing. Yeah, each swing now is doing about 170 damage unbuffed. With the buff on there, yeah, 200 damage. So it seems like before they turn against you, NPCs take less damage. I'm not really sure if that's 100% true, but I mean, what else reasoning could there be? Killing Ostrava gets the Mausoleum Key, just like when he takes his own life at the end of 1-4. And really, if you kill Ostrava at any point, he drops the Mausoleum Key. Just to make sure you don't get screwed out of that. As for what the Mausoleum Key does, we'll see that later on.
Well, well. Very smooth work. Almost merciless. Here is your reward. Be thankful for it. Normally it would never find its way into your impure hands. Don't look at me with that ravenous countenance of greed. There is more work for you. I want you to kill the witch Yuria. I will, of course, provide you with a reward of similar value. Excellent. I'm relying on you.
Yuria is actually probably one of the easiest NPCs to take out. She will instantly turn against you if you do any damage to her. Kind of fits her troubled personality. But she has no health. She takes a ton of damage. If you let her get a spell off, she'll cast Firestorm or Fireball and can murder you fairly easily. But it's pretty easy to kill her before she even gets a chance to do something. And that's actually the last of the NPCs we have to kill. She doesn't make you kill Thomas or Baldwin because they don't know anything of the soul arts.
So, you've completed everything, hey? You're what they might call a miracle worker. Lastly, I must only kill you, and the secret of the soul shall be eternally safe. A fool such as you is a rare thing.
We get a ring for finishing off Yuria, but we'll talk more about that in a bit. Mephistopheles has the epee rapier and a parrying dagger, which can be trouble, but she's easily dealt with. You also get that epee rapier, a parrying dagger, her mask, and another ring of the accursed. Now the ring we got is the foe's ring. I'm going to show the description for it. It's from Mephistopheles. Buffs those who are treacherous to others. What this means is if you wear this while you are invading somebody, you do 20% more damage. handy if you're an asshole. But that is it for the Black Character Tendency side quest. Let's move on to the next one. So, back in the actual main file, weapons are the same, armor's different. We're going to show off the White Character Tendency side quest. This one really isn't too much of a side quest, but you know, it's an event that happens and I want to show it off. So you see I've gotten pure White Character Tendency. The way to up your White Character Tendency is to kill Black Phantoms, but important Black Phantoms. So any of the 5 named NPC Black Phantoms that show up in pure Black World Tendency, or invading Black Phantoms. You don't get... I should actually also mention that. I mentioned the easiest way to get Black Character Tendency is to kill NPC merchants, but you can actually get Black Character Tendency by invading people. You can also use Demon Brand, Soul Brand, or Northern Regalia to see what your character tendency is at.
Take this. It will be of help to you on your quest.
And that's the entire White Character Tendency side quest. The Friend's Ring is like the Foe's Ring, except it's for Blue Phantoms. So it's if you're helping somebody. Should also be noted that you can only get this if you say yes to the Monumental's request for you to defeat the old one. If you don't say yes to that, you cannot get the Friend's Ring. So, you know, always say yes. And that's it for White Character Tendency. Like I said, there's not much to it. However, there is still one more side quest. Over here, back in 1-1, we have gotten a Mausoleum Key from Ostrava. A strange weapon is passed here indeed. Let us open the doors and approach our trial.
Thou who seeketh the king's sword, I am the old king. Show me thine strength, and the strength of thine souls. Prepare thyself, brave knight.
This is the old King Doran, the first of the Boletarian kings. The legendary hero. The protector of the 2 blades, Soul Brand and Demon Brand. He wields the Northern Regalia, and he is quite a foe. You may also notice that he takes next to no damage, so we'll just have to rectify that with some plague. And some poison. This tactic is honestly the easiest way to fight Dorren. There are a number of ways to fight Dorren. He's just a very strong NPC, so really anything that would work against NPCs works against Dorren. I've actually switched over to Makoto to inflict him with bleed as well.
Thou dost well to impress one such as me, young knight. I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thine strength to me. Go forth and take the king's sword in thine hand.
And we receive Demon Brand, that which rends demons. However, that's not enough for me.
I am the old king. Darest thou to challenge me? Very well. But may thou be determined from the depths of thine heart, else thou shalt fail. May fate be with thee.
Dorren now sees you as a threat. and will wield his northern regalia in 2 hands. He is much more of a threat at this point, doing such things as running at you, dodge rolling, attacking after dodge rolls, using his strong attacks, and of course just wielding it in both hands makes it deal much more damage. As I said, Dorren has a number of ways to beat him. One thing you have to be wary of that you saw earlier is Dorren will attempt to heal. That's why Plague and Poison are good to put on him to lower his healing. Dorren will try to walk back to his base, to his roost from this room. When that occurs, you can get a backstab on him fairly easily. Like that. It's good to know that Dorren does like to dodge roll quite a bit and likes to use that sweeping attack after the dodge roll. However, to show off another strategy for fighting Dorren, I have to de-equip some weapons. So Dorren's AI will try and retreat once he's outside of the room, as you'll see right here. If you can keep him out of that room, he's effectively broken his AI. And I'm just using punches to keep him stunned and letting my poison and plague do the job. You can even use your forward R1s in order to knock him back. It's at this point that I realize this is taking too long, and I switch to my Uchi Katana again. Dorren drops the Ancient Kings set and the Eternal Warrior's Ring. Both amazing things if you're male and you want to wear heavy armor. The Ancient Kings set, as we said before, is pretty heavy armor that has no stamina loss. And the Eternal Warrior's Ring will cut a minute off of your stamina recovery time. You've seen me use it for quite a bit in this LP. Now, another tactic for fighting Dorren, if you just can't get any damage and you don't have the spells, you can actually push him all the way over to the first tower here. Push him down these stairs, and then kick him right off the ledge. He will fall, he will die, he will leave behind his items, and you'll still get the trophy for beating him. That's it for Demon Souls side quests. I thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.